Hey party people, Panda Brady here. So last time we went through all of Yuzu's mirrors. I've loaded up a older file, and now we're going to do all of Ryotaro's. I know I did one already, so next we have to go to the Realm of Blood, which I believe is this top one. No, that is Beauty. Blood is this one? Yes, it is. There we go. And now we go to bedroom and enter the room in the bottom right corner. Okay, now I should be able to, yep. Mirror shows Ryotaro's reflection, so now bloop. And let's go grab Ryotaro. Making my way downtown. I'm doing it again. I did that last time. Ryo! You found another mirror? Can they truly be found so quickly? Alright then, let's go. Sorry to trouble you, but lead me there. Awesome! I'll have to, save backwards from here on out, though. Otherwise, I'll save over my file where I've done all of Yuzu's already. And I believe you have to have one or the other for two certain endings. And then the final ending, you have to do everybody's mirrors. The mirror shows Ryotaro's reflection. Now, what'll it be this time? Can't imagine what'll come up, even though it's about me. I wonder, if the return of a new memory were to totally invert my present personality, that may well be the same as death. No jokes about how I'm already dead, please. 1 year ago, a company. Ah, you were a salaryman. Should we get going, Sengoku? Yep. Are you worn out, sir? Yeah, trouble at home lately. At home? Ugh. Is Sis up to something again? She has seemed upset lately. No, not that. Well, it's not the kind of thing you tell people about, but you're not a stranger. See, my old man's inheritance is proving to be kind of a mess. The inheritance of a famed artist, eh? I'll bet it's a lot. Huh, but didn't your father pass away last year? Or is it only a problem now? Actually, it's been trouble ever since then. I'm the eldest son, but the will says everything should go to someone else, except they're refusing it. That said, they won't even give it to me, so it's up in the air. What was the old man thinking? That really does sound messy. With money, you should always follow the law. That's what I intend to do. Soon, I'll get a lawful interpretation at a suitable place. With this taking up all my time, I didn't realize how I've hardly been talking to my daughter lately. This is a delicate time for her, too. This is no good. As her father, I should... Calm down, sir. Are you okay? Right, sorry. I should at least do my job properly. I know, Sengoku. Will you come over to our house later? Huh? To your house, sir? I'm sure it'll take her mind off it to talk with her brother. And if you could, talk to my daughter like a good uncle. Your daughter, you say? There's been some trouble. She's been retreating into her shell lately. She doesn't have many friends at school. I feel like she needs some new relationships. Well, I wonder if a clumsy fellow like me could have a good talk with her. Huh, it's fine. You're a good guy. I'm sure somebody like you is just the guy to help my glum daughter. It's pathetic as can be that we're too busy with money to tend to her, but this is important. We can't ignore it. All right then. If my brother-in-law insists, how can I refuse? Sorry. Hey, wait. Have you seen her before? The cute young lady in your New Year's cards, right? Ah, right. I wouldn't mind taking some time to brag about her, but it's time. There's work to be done, yes. Okay, now, let's go. The West Building, right? Yep. Huh. I really hope Ryotaro's not a bad guy. Ah, I remember. I see. Mishiro, you're... Shinji Usui. No doubt he was my boss and brother-in-law. Though at the moment, I can't recall if I ever did meet you in person while I was alive. They seem like trivial memories, but I feel they relate to my death and wish. Many holes remain, but I've remembered a fair bit. Couldn't have done it without your effort. I've got something here. I picked it up on a rare walk around this world. That's kind of hard to say. No point in me having it. I'm sure you'll make better use. Now, no more to do in this eerie place. Be sure to let me know if you find another mirror. Awesome. And now we go to the Realm of Beauty. Sorry about that sneeze. Realm of Beauty is up here, and if I recall, top right room. And then we go into the room with the fireplace. Now we're down. That's right, I was here last time. But I was like, oh, I can't get in. Ah. Alrighty then. Ah, it's Ryotaro's reflection. Again. So far, whenever I've visited a place, there's not been anything to try and kill me, just an attempt at a jump scare as I exit, but nope, not this time. Awesome. What's another of my mirrors? The third one. I sense big things coming. Alright then, let's go. Sorry to trouble you, but lead me there. Almost ran over the chandelier again. I wanna swing from the chandelier. If I keep using Ryotaro's voice, I'm going to get stuck with it. Alright. The big reveal of who Ryotaro really is. A bit different from the other mirrors. Strange place, too. Reaching the critical moment, perhaps. You walked to this place by yourself. Boy, you're strong. I mean it, deeply. But strength isn't the same as never fatiguing. No, save it for later. First, to look at this mirror. Lager? What is Lager? It's like a lager. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, she just looks like you when you were a kid, but at the same time, much too cute for that. Huh. It's fine. You're a good guy. I'm sure somebody like you is just the guy to help my glum daughter. Okay, now let's go. The west building, right? Yup. God, the smoke's already up to this floor. It's no good. The stairs are too hot to approach. Cruel fate. Would end like this without anything resolved with my family? I'm sorry, Chika, Mishiro. So I'll never get to meet Mishiro. I'm sure she'll grow to be far prettier than Sis. I really wanted to have that chance. It's really not anything lewd. I just see such beauty there. Oh. They went to the west building and there was a fire and they died. Oh. I've remembered it all. How I died, my wish, and all the rest. I see now. Admirable tenacity, if I do say so myself. I'm a bit tired. Feels like more information overload than the previous mirrors were. Once I've got it sorted out, I'll talk about things to do with you and what I know. I'm sure that's simply my duty. Oh, are you planning to go on ahead? If you are, I'll accompany you. A good uncle should protect girls, you know. So, Ryotaro was our uncle the whole time, and that was a really creepy face all of a sudden for him to make. Open the large door. Open. The third gate. Gate of life open. Oh no! Oh, I gave this guy such a terrible voice, and now he's talking. Is that Grandpa? You're Rinzo.
Once there was a painter. He was known as the Mad Genius, Rinzo Usui. Rinzo's art was highly esteemed and sold for high prices. He had status and wealth.
Grandpa, what are you talking about? And why are you here? Wait, look closely. I don't think he can hear us.
Soon, Rinzo married a woman. They had a son named Shinji. Rinzo preached the beauty of an art to his wife and child, but they showed no interest in it. Rinzo's wife did not see his art, only the prices attached. Shinji, too, was taught her practicality. So it was only natural that Rinzo formed a relationship with a servant showing true interest in art.
Huh?
When Shinji was 8, Rinzo and the servant had an illegitimate child. Her name was Tamaki. Rinzo kept Tamaki hidden from his wife, and Shinji managed 2 families. But between Shinji, who cared not at all for art, and Tamaki, who adored it like her mother, Rinzo's affection went toward Tamaki. That came to an end shortly after Shinji went to college. When Tamaki's existence came to light, Rinzo offered his wife consolation as asked and divorced her. Shinji, already grown, kept the name Usui. A wise choice. He knew how to make a living. Some time passed after that when Tamaki, who Rinzo adored as a daughter and as a student, turned 18. Rinzo made the biggest mistake of his life. He adored his daughter Tamaki, so he had a child with her. He also did this voice and it really hurt. Tamaki and her mother left Rinzo. They refused even money. Tamaki seemingly birthed and raised the child, but who knows the details? Rinzo was unable to hear of it. Near 20 years passed since that incident, and Rinzo died of illness. Nothing unusual. Age comes for all. Shinji was the eldest son of the Usui family, set to inherit his fortune. But thinking of it as a final atonement, Rinzo passed on, leaving a will to give it all to Tamaki.
The inheritance. So the boss was disputing with Tamaki over it.
That man's soul is now bound here. Unlike the other souls, the world is forcing him to be here. Only the creator of this world knows why, but it seems some dead fellow had business with me. But very well, to face my sin eternally is an appropriate afterlife for me. That's all. Sorry for the long story. Visitors are rare. I can't see or hear you, but I know you're there. Be well, dead one in soul.
Let's go. There's nothing more here. That's such a hard voice to do. If I had known he'd be such a pivotal character, I wouldn't have done it. Shall we return to the usual place, especially after Rinzo's story? I need to talk to you. Alright, here we go. Yo, listen to Ryotaro. Got it. Alright, let's begin. First off, Michiro, I think you can probably open this big door now. Had no problem opening the same kind of door earlier. Surely you can open this one if you want it. Before that, listen to what I have to say now that I've got my memories back. Huh? I'm Ryotaro Sengoku, younger brother of Chika Usui, Michiro's mother, and subordinate to her dad Shinji Usui. Okay. I knew about you a while back from a New Year's card Sis sent me. To be honest, I found you cute. Not exactly a romantic thing, of course. I was captivated by your latent beauty, I suppose. But when I asked my boss about you, I learned you'd been glum and moping as of late. And I know why. You injured someone in middle school, and Sis kept you shackled ever since. That's right. My boss invited me over to your house, and I was honestly pumped to try and help you. It made me sad to imagine such a beautiful girl moping around. He says without a second of hesitation. No poking fun now. It's the end. Huh? But I died before it happened. We got caught in a fire in a building at work. A fire? Yes, I was with your father. After that, well, it even kind of surprised me. Partly by will, I became a soul and flew around to where you were, apparently. So for the year or so between my death and yours, my spirit was sort of haunting you. What? Oh, but I was hardly ever even conscious of anything. I just vaguely know that's what happened. Nothing lewd at all. No, sir. Ahem. For you see, ever since I saw your photo, I considered you someone beautiful and worth protecting. So even through death, I had the wish of getting to talk to you at least once. So that was your wish? So it was. Thus, it's been granted. By following you, I wound up in this world, and in this world, my unrealized wish came true. So what's next, I wonder? Oh, looks like this is it. Your body! Not sure if I'll ascend, or go to void, or what, but this is goodbye. Mishido, the harsh circumstances you've had, and the fact that you're dead now, I don't feel like it's irrelevant to me. I can't say don't blame your parents, but I just want you to know, I can't force you to understand or sympathize, but just know, your father worried over and regretted how he was spending less time with you. He wasn't just weighing you in the inheritance on a scale. Your mother was working with your father to obtain proof that Usui fortune belonged to them. Maybe she failed to control her strength properly. Maybe she wasn't calm, but she had no ill will, I'm sure. I'm sure after the boss and I died, she endured the sorrow of losing a husband and brother and fought for her family. Your father and mother might have been clumsy, but they weren't cold-blooded. I just want you to know that. It's probably too late to say now, though. Oh, right. One last thing while I'm being late. There are people who value you. There are people who'd be sad about your death. It may be a bit warped, admittedly, but I'm one of them. The world's not that much of a disappointment, you see. So, I've done my best to encourage you. Ah. Ryotaro left. If you're telling me that, then where should my wish to erase my existence go? All right. So let's see. Okay. Time for ending number 2. Let's open it. Huh? Hey, Ayato, why are you here? Because this soul is necessary for granting your wish. Hello, me. So you successfully broke all the mirrors. Your wish will soon come true, and this world's purpose will be concluded. What do you mean? The mirror world revolves around you, Mishido. You hold dominion over it. Once a deceased girl wished at Mirror Lake. I wish my life had never even existed. It was a very strong wish, and to fulfill it, the mirror world was created. It was made solely to realize her wish. The other souls were just extras drawn into it. She should have granted her wish in this world she made, but she wasn't able to fulfill it, because she broke before she could. Just as she created this world, she lost everything, including her memories and her wish, blah blah blah. We've heard pretty much all of this. That wasn't Mishido, was it? Of course. It was someone long before you, the first person to come to this world. Several years later, girl threw herself, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. I was made the ruler of this world? Yep, the extra riffraff, jealousy, blah blah, successfully broke all your mirrors, shattered and erased all of you. I can attest to that, but it's not just over just yet because he's simply too significant to you. Without eradicating his soul, your life can't be nullified. So it was none other than you who unconsciously bound his soul, now that you have to kill him. So you're telling me I have to kill Ayato? What's the problem? You may feel guilty for a second. Mishido, you're still suffering, huh? If you kill me, you'll be free from your pain right after death. Your conflict will end. It's your world, make your choice. I don't know. I don't know what I should do. I've overcome a lot of obstacles here. I've looked back on my past, I erased it, but is it really the right thing to do? Thinking back, it was a boring life. I wouldn't say it was entirely devoid, blah, blah, blah. In fact, I've come to hate it all, and yet I've learned that my mom and dad gave their best efforts for me, clumsy as they were. Yeah, I know there's a person who valued me, going so far as to come to this world to encourage me. Can I make all of that something that never happened? I can't. I can't do it. I can't do it anymore. Dad's secret distress, Mom's painful effort, even Ryutaro's unusual concern for me. I can't just make it all be gone. That's not my wish anymore. Are you really sure about that? Whatever you think, whatever you know, it won't actually change the harsh reality. Are you still giving up your wish? I am. I see. I, the mirror world, accept abandoning the wish, blah blah blah. Same stuff as last time. Except for you, Michido. To get straight to the point, you're not dead yet, huh? Your soul, blah blah blah, you drowned yourself, they called it right away, failed attempt. When your soul leaves, yada yada, won't be written off, memories you erased won't come back. Still prepared to leave this place? You live in a world you've given up once? I'll live, because I'm not dead yet, for you protecting me in the world, blah blah blah. Yeah, it's the same stuff as last time. I'm not scared of vanishing without getting my wish, because my wish coming true would just free me from this world. But now all the souls will be freed, right? That's a happy thing for me. I feel sure of that. Michido, leave incense or something at my grave. Think of it like saying hi. Okay, I'll be sure to find your grave if I remember. Sheesh. 7 years it ends like this. So unsatisfying. Will the one that created this world go to heaven? Not sure about heaven or hell, yada yada. Same stuff as last time, technicality. A little scared about how much I'll forget. I won't ever wish to erase the events of this world. It's time to go. Alright, finally, we're at the actual ending. After that, I regained consciousness in a hospital bed. Apparently, I really had been saved, and my soul returned safely from the mirror world. My mother was there, looking at me in a way I felt she hadn't in years. Michido, you're awake? Thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness. If I had lost you too. I'm sorry. I drove you to do this, didn't I? My mother was shocked by my suicide attempt and apologized for her harsh discipline. My head felt very hazy. I only remembered that she was my mother, who became very strict at some point. It took a lot just to recognize that as real, and as I thought about it, fear and unease toward my mother came up from the gaps in my memory. But it's okay. Ryutaro had told me about the pressure of the Usuis, and how death had taxed my mother's mind. Now that I was able to accept that, it was easy to hold my mother's hand. My brain had suffered memory loss, and I could no longer remember many past events. I remembered Aito was someone important to me, but I had no concrete memories of him. But I distinctly remember talking in the mirror world and felt considerable warmth from that alone. I clearly remembered Yuzu and Ryutaro too. I'd probably only met them in the mirror world. Ultimately, my mother gave up on the inheritance and we lived a simple life together. Things are a little strict at my high school, but I think I can handle it now. After all, this is the world I've come to after many shortcuts and detours. Okay, I'd better get to bed. I have school tomorrow, and tonight. I hope to have good dreams. And tonight, I hope to have good dreams. Okay, that's a nice ending. I enjoyed that one. But everybody be prepared for ending number 1 in just a few minutes. Well, for me. For you, it'll be almost instantly. Oh, I just missed something. Ah, dang it. I was going through it too fast. So, Ryutaro said basically, oh, there's another one around. You should check there before we do anything else. And I was like, oh, dang it. Okay. Okay, so now I go to Yuzu's last mirror. And, there may be some new stuff now that Mishido has heard the story from her grandfather, and now she's about to hear it here as well. Let's go, Mishido. We shouldn't stay here any longer. Okay, all of that was the same. But now we'll have something here. Should we return to the usual place? With Tamaki's story, I've realized something. Huh? Ryotaro got his memories back too? Wow, it feels like everything's approaching a singular end. So I think. Now we save. Now we save. I'm going to save there. And it says here, now that that's done, enter the double doors at the world's center. So don't speak with them. Just go. And they'll come with me. And this gets me ending number 1. So, it did open. Now the next path for you to take is clear. You just ended up saving our butts this whole time, huh, Mishido? Without you, doubt we would have found any mirrors. You have the right to know what I know. In fact, I want you to know. I need to talk to you. I know a thing or two about your parents. I need to tell you some things, too. About who I am and why I'm here, and about Tamaki's daughter. Wait, who's this? Get out. Stop, don't meddle anymore. Give back my world. Run, you two, through the door. Oh. Whoa, is it chasing us? We'll talk later. Just run to somewhere we can hide. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That's what they meant by make a save before you do. Oh. Or somewhere new. Don't make a guy going on 30 run for it. I'm gonna die. Again. Looks like we've gotten away for now. Listen? Okay, let's get started. I hope I was supposed to listen to her story. Who? Are we safe here? I don't sense her chasing anymore. What in the world was that? I'm about to explain that. I know who that is. Say what? I'm Yuzu Hanasaki, a middle schooler who committed suicide at 15 at Mirror Lake. The reason I killed myself was, to put it bluntly, to meet a girl I love. Someone had killed her at Mirror Lake. It was extremely sad. Read all the books, Black Magic. Okay, she's telling us the same stuff she did last time. Think it's different afterlife, blah blah blah. That girl, she always said she's someone that didn't exist. Found it weird, but I found born between a girl and her own father. Her very birth was taboo. That shadow was Utsudo Hinahara. Even as she is, I can tell clearly, because my wish to meet Utsudo one more time. Utsudo Hinahara, that's Ayato's, but to look the way she does now, I wonder what the story is there. But I can't go away just yet. I need to talk to Utsudo more directly, or my wish won't be considered granted. Give it back. That voice. Let's get moving. We can't have a chat now, so run. Okay. Ah, we're gonna run to rooms. Okay. Okay, now that you've had your talk, file 10. Here we go. Run! She is much faster this time. No! Crud. Dang it. Okay, well, now I know. Don't go right, go left. Go right for a while, then go left. Run, 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 run. Okay. We're at another safe spot. She's really stubborn, isn't she? If it were me, I'd have thrown in the towel after all that chasing. I'm reaching my limits. Let me rest a little. Okay, now we listen to it. Got it. All right, let's begin. Did we outrun her? Seems so. I don't think she's giving chase. I think the goal is close by. I don't know what'll be up ahead, so I just want to get this out. I'm Ryotaro Sengoku, younger brother of Chika Usui, Mishido's mother, and subordinate to her father, Shinji Usui. Okay. I knew about you a while back, found you cute, not exactly romantic, bossed about you, shackled, that's right. That's right. Timmy Turner, my name is Duck Dib. Okay, sorry. My boss invited me over to your house, and I was honestly pumped to try and help you, blah, blah, blah. He says without a second of hesitation, no poking fun now, it's the end, huh? I died before a fire. Yes, I was with your father. I wasn't your father, I was with your father. What? Oh, but I was hardly conscious of anything. Ahem, for, you see, ever since, so even through death, so that was your wish. So it was, thus it's been granted. By following you, I wound up in this world, and in this world, my unrealized wish came true. In fact, the moment I became aware of my wish, I felt I could free myself from this world any time. So you're going? Well, I've come this far. I'd like to see out your story to the end. Mishido, the harsh circumstances you've had, and the fact that you're dead now, I don't feel like it's relevant to me. I can't say don't blame your parents, but I just want you to know, I can't force you to understand or sympathize, but just know, your father worried over and regretted how he was spending less time with you. He wasn't just weighing you and the inheritance on a scale. Your mother was working with your father to obtain proof that the Usui fortune belonged to them. Maybe she failed to control her strength properly. Maybe she wasn't calm. But she had no will, I'm sure. No ill will, my mistake. I'm sure after the boss and I died, she endured the sorrow of losing a husband and brother and fought for her family. Your father and mother might have been clumsy, but they weren't cold-blooded. I just want you to know that. It's probably too late to say now, though. Let's go on ahead. This is a door you're able to open. I'm sure there's something important to you here. If you're telling me that, then where should my wish to erase my existence go? Did the door change? Wasn't it a wooden door just a second ago? Before the talk? Okay, well, let's save, and let's continue. Open the large door. Let's open it. Time for the finale. Huh? Hey, Hayato, why are you here? Because this soul is necessary for granting your wish. Huh? Hello, me. So you successfully broke all the mirrors. Your wish will soon come true and this world's purpose will be concluded. What do you mean? Well, hold on a second. All the actors are here. Actors? Whoa! This is gonna kill me. Again. This mirror world revolves around you, Mishido. You hold dominion over it. Once, a deceased girl wished at Mirror Lake, I wish my life had never even existed. It was a very strong wish, and to fulfill it, this mirror world was created. It was made solely to realize her wish. The other souls were just extras drawn into it. She should have granted her wish in this world she made, but she wasn't able to fulfill it, because she broke before she could. Just as she created this world, she lost everything, including her memories and her wish. So, not knowing her purpose or who she was, she wandered this world and fell apart. That's in the past now, a concluded tale. Unable to achieve its goal, this world went on existing, sucking in souls who died near the lake with strong wishes. That was Utsudo Hinahara. Yes, she wanders this world even now, sister. Several years later, a girl threw herself into the lake. Amazingly, she had the same wish as the world's creator. So that this world could complete its duty, it chose a new soul to control it. And so, since you carried the same wish, you became the new ruler, usurping the originator. The wish the world sought to grant stayed the same. Only the person in the center of it was replaced. I was made the ruler of this world? The extra riffraff who feel jealousy toward you still see the broken originator as the rightful ruler. And maybe, broken though she may be, she's personally gotten in your way at times. Even so, you successfully broke all the mirrors without even wasting weeks or months being lost. You shattered and erased all remnants of you in the form of mirrors containing your past. Having recorded all your actions, I can attest to that. But it's not over just yet. This boy's soul is absolutely necessary for total erasure of your life, because he's simply too significant to you. Without eradicating his soul, your life can't be nullified. So it was none other than you who unconsciously bound his soul to this world, such that you could kill him by your own hand. You aren't telling me I have to kill Ayato. What's the problem? You may feel guilty for a second, but right after that, you'll have never existed. Mishido, you're still suffering, huh? You do resemble my sister after all. Even as a soul, you have her same wish. If you kill me, you'll be free from your pain. Right after my death, your conflict will end. It's your world, you can make the choice. I don't know. I don't know what I should do. I've overcome a lot of obstacles coming here. I've looked back on my past and erased it. But is it really right to just make it so I never existed? Thinking back, it was a boring life. I wouldn't say it was entirely devoid of enjoyment. But if you asked whether I'd live the same life again, I'd absolutely refuse, without a doubt. In fact, if I had to say, I've come to hate it all. I wish my life had never even existed. And yet, I've learned that my mom and dad gave their best efforts for me, clumsy as they were. And I know that there's a person who valued me, going so far as to come to this world to encourage me. Can I make all that something that never happened? And that's not all. Seeing Yuzu and Utsudo, I had a thought. If Utsuro's life had never existed, what would become of Yuzu's feelings? Desperately turning to black magic, killing herself and wandering this world for years, all to finally realize her wish to meet her again? What would become of that? I'll make the choice, to grant that wish or not. But I want Utsudo to see this out too, because it's her same wish, and this is her world I inherited. If only in pieces, learning about Utsudo from the mirrors has fulfilled the mirror's purpose. Ayato and Yuzu are both here. With these two, I'm sure we can get Utsudo's memories back. Indeed. Maybe a little of it. Really? Sister. Ori? In the Blind Forest? I want to play that. Listen, Utsudo Hinahara. You need to remember your birth, your death, and the one who loved you. Are they telling her the story? Mishido spoke at length of the things she'd seen and heard in this world. Her mother Tamaki, her father Renzo, the Hinahara family she lived with, Yuzu. She spoke as Utsudo's mirror, all that she knew. She's back! I see. I haven't felt this in a long time. Utsudo! Yuzu, you fool. I told you to forget about me if I died. Well, I couldn't. Is it you, sister? It is, Ayato. So even you ended up here. I didn't intend to hand the world over to you. I was even thinking of killing you to forcibly take back control. Even more so now that I've remembered my wish. I want to erase my mother, my true father, myself. But alas, I've become indebted. It's a fact that if you hadn't been here, my mind would have stayed fragmented forever. Do as you like before I change my mind. My choice is... I won't grant my wish. I won't do it. I can't do it anymore. Dad's secret distress, Mom's painful effort, even Ryutaro's unusual concern for me. I can't just make it all be gone, and that's not all. For every mirror I broke, I'll vanish from the lives of the people I knew, and I'll also vanish from Ayato's world. But then what did Ayato die for? What did Tamaki step on the accelerator for? If it were just me, then fine, but to control the feelings of the people around me, I have no right. That's not my wish anymore. Are you really sure about that? Whatever you think, whatever you know, it won't actually change anything. Are you still giving up your wish? I am. I see. I, the mirror world, accept abandoning the wish. Its reason for being ends here, huh? This world can vanish when the ruler's wish is granted, or they abandon it with clear intent. It won't be left up in the air like with Utsuro. So will everyone here vanish, except for you, Mishido? To get straight to the point, you're not dead yet, huh? Your soul has left your body, of course, but your body isn't actually dead. You drowned yourself, but as it happens, a passerby found you. They called it in right away, and though unconscious, you were saved. It was a failed attempt. Mishido, when your soul leaves here, it'll be forced back into your body. But what you've done in this world won't be written off. The memories you erased by breaking the mirrors won't come back to you when you return to life. You didn't actually carry out your wish, so the actual past isn't gone, but your memories of it are. Maybe you'll remember talking with me a bit, but things like meeting me at the lake? Are you still prepared to leave this place? Can you live in a world you've given up on living in once before? I'll live, because I'm not dead yet. I don't want to just throw away the life that you protected, Ayato, and by discarding the wish I inherited from Utsudo, I think it'll honor Yuzu's feelings. I see. That's a relief then. I absolutely can't understand my sister's wish, but you've made the choice for her. It might sound sort of trite, but I want you to live my sister's share. I want you to prove that giving up that wish was the right thing to do. Smile for my sister. That's my dream, too. I'll try my best. There are people who value you. There are people who'd be sad about your death. It may be a bit warped, admittedly, but I'm one of them. Admittedly. Don't know why I keep saying admittedly. Admittedly, but I'm one of them. The world's not that much of a disappointment, you see? So, I've done my best to encourage you. You're really something, you know? You've really picked yourself back up. You went and learned not only your own wish, but mine, Yuzu's, and Utsudo's. Old Ryotaro won't say much more. Try to get along with sis when you get back. Right, I'll try to face with her. Thank you, Mishido. Because of you, I could get back my memories and my wish. I learned about Utsudo's birth and death and got to talk with her once more. I'm satisfied now. I really am. Maybe returning to life won't mean happy things all the time, Mishido. But I'm sure you can get up and walk again, since you've saved so many people here. Mishido, leave incense or something at my grave. Think of it like saying hi. Okay, I'll be sure to find your grave. I'd lost from the moment I broke, I suppose. I won't pull any mischief. I can accept this result, though I can't say I'm entirely satisfied. Ayato, who adored me as a sister, and Yuzu, who needed me in her life. I'm glad for the fact that I could talk with the two of them one last time. Yet, I'll fade away still resenting that man Rinzo, and that woman Tamaki. Surely I can be forgiven for that. That's true. Sorry for taking over your world. Sheesh. 7 years and it ends like this? As long as the ruler's satisfied, I suppose. Will Utsudo go to heaven too? Not sure about heaven or hell, but she'll be free from this world to go where she goes. That's good. I say, ruler, but you're more of an usurper. Usurper, technically. Keep saying usurper. Mishido, once you get back and things settle down, you should visit my atelier. It's not complete, of course, but I want you to see the painting you modeled for someday. Okay, I'm looking forward to it. I'm a little scared about how much I'll forget, but I won't lose my time in this world. And I won't ever wish to erase the events to come. It's time to go. After that, I regained consciousness in a hospital bed. Apparently, I really had been saved, and my soul returned safely from the mirror world. My mother was there looking at me in a way I felt she hadn't in years. Mishido, you're awake? Thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness. If I had lost you too, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I drove you to do this, didn't I? My mother was shocked by my suicide attempt and apologized for her harsh discipline. My head felt very hazy. I only remembered that she was my mother, who became very strict at some point. It took a lot just to recognize that as real. And as I thought about it, fear and unease toward my mother came up from the gaps in my memory. But it's okay. Ryotaro had told me about the pressure of the Usuis and how death had taxed my mother's mind. Now that I was able to accept that, it was easy to hold my mother's hand. My brain had suffered memory loss, and I could no longer remember many past events. I remembered Ayato was someone important to me, but I had no concrete memories of him. But I distinctly remembered talking in the mirror world, and felt considerable warmth from that alone. I clearly remembered Yuzu and Ryotaro too. I'd probably only met them in the mirror world. Jeez, I am screwing up on talking tonight. I need to head to bed. Mishiro Usui, is it? Hello, I'm Saiichi Hinohara. A few days after I left the hospital, a man came to visit me. His last name sounded familiar. Could you be Ayato's... Yes, thank you for getting along with Ayato. Saiichi Hinohara was Ayato's father, which meant he was the one who married Tamaki, and he was the father who Utsuro grew up with. I'm not sure if I should be saying this, but I'm really glad you regained consciousness. The driver who sped toward you and Ayato, she's no longer with us. Her body was found at Mirror Lake in a car that went up in flames. He meant Tamaki, his wife. But from Saiichi's perspective, it would be impossible for me to know Tamaki. I felt it would be better to stay silent than to confuse him with unnecessary remarks. Yeah, that would confuse me too. She was my wife. Oh yeah, I knew that alright. How did you... never mind. We met each other at school. She was a humble, art-loving... we met each other at school. She was a humble, art-loving, somewhat naive woman with a radiant smile. Her final sin came at the end of a long sorrow, but I won't ask you to forgive her. Still, if it's alright, could you visit Ayato's grave sometime? Of course. Not only Ayato, but Utsuro and Tamaki. Now, maybe I could offer them prayers. It feels very nostalgic. I'll look at Ayato's painting. Whoa, you get to play a little bit more? The teddy bear, memento of Utsuro, is in Mishiro's room now. Aww. Art supplies fill the wooden box. There is still plenty of usable things. Balls of an unfamiliar substance. These materials will probably never be used again. Lined with photo albums and books of paintings, it was Ayato's treasured collection. The drab shelves are full of art supplies and materials. The habits of the owner never to return can be seen in them. Look at the canvas? Yes. It might sound sort of trite, but I want you to live my sister's share. I want you to prove that giving up that wish was the right thing to do. Smile for my sister. That's my dream, too. Oh. Ayato Hinohara. Blank dream. Oh. He used her to draw half his sister and half her. Oh, that's so good. Huh? Ayato. It's not a dream anymore. Oh. Oh, she smiled and oh, this was such a good game. Oh, I love it. Oh. Oh, I love the story behind it. I love everything that happened. Kanawo, I am sorry I did not find this sooner. Oh, that was so great. Oh, and it really, it gets across the whole message of like how your life affects so many people. And everyone, there's so many interconnecting things with people. It's just, his wish was to see her smile because he never got to see his sister smile. And he wanted to see them smile, and my heart cannot take this. But it just goes to show like, I love this music too. It feels so good. But yeah, your life touches so many people, and you may not know it, but you matter to those out there. You have caused them to be where they are, to allow their dreams to be what they are. And it's just, it makes me so, I don't know, there's so many feelings going on right now. Oh. Ayato's dream came true. I've always wanted to go to one of her exhibitions. Sure enough, she carries the blood of the mad genius Rinzo Usui. I thought I saw the Rinzo touch too at first, but she's self-taught. It's totally different from Rinzo's art. Huh? I suppose so. How unusual. In her 20s and climbing so high with her own style. She's not just writing off her ancestor. Rinzo was realistic, while she's more impressionist. That's true. I did feel Mirror World was too unusually abstract to be Rinzo's style. Seeing is believing. You can tell the unique mood in her art from a glance. True, true. And I'm really getting excited to see it. Her most famous masterpiece of all, her Ending One, Blank Dream, her fantasy, to live in a dream within a white canvas. Oh. I loved it. I loved it so much. Oh, this gives me so many feelings. I've got joy, I've got sadness. It's all welling up, and I don't know how to feel exactly. To all of you out there, you need to play this game. You need to experience it for yourself. The feels of this, what it means. To show that if you don't exist, how many lives could be touched by that. How they may never get what they want either. It's just so... I don't know what I'm trying to say right now. So, until I formulate my mind, I'm just going to say, like and share if you enjoyed. Share on all your social medias. And don't forget to subscribe to join the Panda Party. So, party on and party hard.